Hello students! Today in Unit 2 we are going to talk about number bonds. Let's read the word together. We are learning about number bonds. At the end of today's lesson, I can make number bonds. I can complete number bonds. This is how we draw a number bond. Two circles on one side. And then draw two lines like this and one circle on the other side. These two circles here are called the parts. So there are two parts, part 1 and part 2. And this circle here is called the whole. Click and watch the YouTube link in Google Classroom. After you have finished watching the video, come back to this video to continue with today's lesson. What other numbers make 4? Look at the pictures to help you. How many stars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 stars all together, which means the whole is 4 because there are 4 stars all together. Now we look at the parts. One of the parts is 0. So next we need to find what is the number for this part. Since this part is 0, so the rest of the stars will go to this part. So how many stars will there be in this part? There are 4 stars in this part. So by looking at the number bond, we can see that 0 and 4 make 4. Let's find another new way to make 4. So as you can see in the number bond, there are no numbers in the parts circle. That's where we need to find how many stars are there in this part and how many stars are there in this part. So just now, we start with 0 in this part. So now, we can try to start with 1 star in this part. So there are 1 star in this part. So if there are 1 star in this part, so the rest of the stars will go to this part. So this part will have 3 stars. So 1 and 3 make 4. Let's make another new way to make 4. Just now we have 1 in this part. So now we can try to have 2 stars to be in this part. So this part is 2. So then the rest of the stars will go to this part. So in this part there are 2 stars. So looking at the number bond, we can see that 2 and 2 make 4. So from the number bonds that we have did earlier, there can be more than 1 ways to make 4. 0 and 4 make 4. 1 and 3 make 4. 2 and 2 make 4. Let's look at workbook page 28. Look at the girl. She said, Amin has 10 blue marbles and green marbles. This boy here is Amin. He said there are fewer blue marbles than green marbles. How many blue marbles are there? So first we need to find how many marbles are there altogether at first. Look at this girl. She said Amin has 10 blue marbles and green marbles. So at first Amin has 10 marbles. But we don't know how many blue marbles and how many green marbles are there. Look at what Amin said. There are fewer blue marbles than green marbles. Which marbles are fewer? Is it the blue marbles or the green marbles? It's the blue marbles. So, we have two information from the girl and Amin. First, we know that there are 10 marbles. And then, second information, we know that there are fewer blue marbles than green marbles. So by having these two informations, let's draw the number bond. Where do we put 10 in the number bond? We put 10 in the hole. So the other two circles are the parts. One part is the blue marbles and the other part is the green marbles. We don't know how many blue marbles and green marbles are there, right? But we know that there are fewer blue marbles. So to find out how many blue marbles and how many green marbles are there, we can start by having one blue marble. So if there is one blue marble, how many green marbles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 green marbles. Look at the number bond. Are there fewer blue marble than the green marbles? Yes, because 1 is smaller than 9. So there is 1 blue marble. Next, can we still find another new way to make 10 marbles? Yes, so just now we try 1 blue marble here. So now we can have another we can try two blue marble here. So if there are two blue marbles in one part, how many green marbles will there be? So if there are two blue marbles, then there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 green marbles. Let's look at this number bond. Is the number bond correct? Are there fewer blue marbles than the green marbles? Yes, because 2 is smaller than 8. So there are 2 blue marbles. Can we find another new way to make 10? Let's try. So just now we have 2 here. So now we can try to put 3 blue marbles here. So if there are 3 blue marbles, how many green marbles will there be? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 green marbles. So by looking at this number bond, is the number bond correct? Are there fewer blue marbles than the green marbles? Yes, because 3 is smaller than 7. So there are 3 blue marbles. Can we find another new way to make 10, whereby the blue marbles are fewer than the green marbles? Let's try. So just now we have 3 blue marbles here. So now we can try 4 blue marbles. So if there are 4 blue marbles, how many green marbles will there be? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 green marbles. Now by looking at the number bond, is the number bond correct? Are there fewer blue marbles than the green marbles? Yes, because 4 is smaller than 6. So there are 4 blue marbles. Now, a question for you to think about. Can we have 5 blue marbles? Try to find out the answer. You can pause this video for a while, and after you have got your answer, you can play this video to continue with today's lesson. So students, can we put 5 for blue marbles here? Let's check. So if we put 5 in the blue marbles, then there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 green marbles. So by looking at the number bond here, Are there fewer blue marbles than the green marbles? No, they have the same number. So, there cannot be 5 blue marbles, right? Because they have the same number if we put 5 blue marbles. Okay, students, we have come to the exit ticket part of today's lesson. So for today's exit ticket, please do hands-on activity in Pupils Book, page 22. What other numbers make 7? Draw the number bonds in your exercise book and complete the number bonds. For your homework, please do Pupils Book, page 21. And also, please do Workbook, page 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. After you have finished your work, take picture and compile to become one attachment, then hand in your work into Google Classroom. That's it for today's lesson. Take care and stay safe.